Ramona Milano é um nome de destaque no mundo da televisão e teatro. Esta atriz, diretora e produtora demonstra uma carreira recheada de sucesso, culminada com 2 prémios Gemini, um dos mais conceituados galardões da Academia Canadiana de Televisão e Cinema, participando em projetos mediáticos de destaque, tal como Working Moms, Fallout, The Grassy The Next Generation, entre dezenas de outros.
I auditioned in my senior year of high school for Canada's Wonderland. And I got in and I did the outdoor show there. They had the International Showplace, it was called, which was the outdoor venue. So I did the show there called In Concert 87. And I thought I had landed, right? I was 17. I thought I was so cool. I was working with all these people in the industry who were like in their early 20s and stuff, right? And I was like, yes! I had a blast. I was in my element, right? Because it was my first job and I was in. I was finally in, right? And I was doing what I wanted to do fresh out of high school.
Foi a partir de aqui que Ramona descobriu uma das suas maiores paixões, o teatro, onde não só aprecia transformar-se em variadas personagens, mas também o contacto mais próximo com a audiência. Ramona compara a sua experiência em palco com as suas participações em programas e anúncios publicitários televisivos.
Having spent such a big chunk of my career doing like working on set, right, and doing TV and film, now when I do theater, it's usually a two-hander. It's usually me and someone else. Usually, right? It's usually a small cast, 2, 3, 4 people. I really dig that. I really appreciate that now, having that live interaction, that energy that's kind of reciprocated with the audience, not having that safety net of like, oop, cut. You know, you just got to plow through, right? Commercials pay really well. You're very micromanaged, right? And I get it, man. Like, I get it. There's a lot of money at stake and they're selling a product and you're a moving part in that, right? So you know what you're signing up for and there's no surprises. When I'm doing theater, that's soul. That's my passion, right? The difference is that you're not working as hard as you do with theater. However, everything you do is captured on film forever, right? So it's a little, they're both less forgiving in their own ways, right? So you got to look at it that way too, but they're both great.
A Luso-Canadiana destaca toda a pesquisa e preparação quando encarna uma nova personagem. Processo que se demonstra muito complexo.
You know, we all have different facets to our personalities, right? So I can tap into certain things and say, okay, this person is very type A. They are operating from this note all the time. And I may have touched that depending on my emotional state, but that's not where I operate from on a day-to-day. But I know what that feels like, right? What I really love is the graduation from that, where it's someone like, whoa, okay, I don't operate this way at all. So then if I'm tackling that kind of a character, that's a very different animal for me. So that takes a longer amount of time, for sure.
Com uma carreira que se expande ao longo de 3 décadas, trazendo vida a personagens e roteiros de enorme destaque na televisão, teatro e cinema, Ramona analisa a sua progressão não só como atriz, mas também a nível pessoal.
I've put a lot of my priority in my life, in my family. And believe it or not, that's actually helped me as an actor, as a performer. I take my job seriously, but it doesn't own me. And I would say that it did at one time. My self-worth, my place in this world. And I've abandoned that. And that took a lot of time. And I think in doing so, it's actually made me a stronger actor.
Ramona Milano é filha de mãe portuguesa, pertencente ao Faial, destacando a forte conexão que sente não só com a região, mas toda a cultura portuguesa, orgulhando-se de nos representar no mundo das artes.
First of all, I just want to say I'm so happy to acknowledge it because, you know, especially that my last name is Italian. So my mother's Portuguese, and she was born in Faial. My family's all, my grandmother, my grandfather, they were all from Faial. This is my assessment, this is my observation. Portuguese people are not loud and obnoxious. They fly under the radar, and they like it that way. And they're humble, and they're hard workers, and they love life. And you know, Portugal, over the years, has become more and more popular. People are learning about traveling there, and I'm like, no, it's horrible, don't go, shh, because I want it to stay small. I don't want it to become like this big tourist place, you know?
Ramona Milano confessa o desejo de um dia filmar um projeto em solo português. Quem sabe, num futuro próximo, teremos o prazer de testemunhar este grande talento a brilhar do outro lado do Atlântico.